I think my boyfriend wouldn't like it.
I don't know if you have a boyfriend or an elephant or a lizard or a kangaroo. I have to see you again. Let's see these two girls with amazing bums? This is my Achilles heel. See these perfect bums? The black and white striped whatever? Wow. My Achilles heel is those two girls, I think, because they're with those two guys who are kind of trailing behind. Stop, stop, stop. I want to share with you how I'm feeling before we go in for our Infield presentation. I want to share with you that until this moment that I saw this girl, I was feeling really low. I'm just feeling really low today. It's my mother's birthday, my mother who passed away. And I just feel really sober and weak and passive and gentle. But I also feel more in my heart than I might normally. And I know a lot of guys tend to feel that when they're feeling passive and weak, they tend to feel or tend to say that they don't have it in them to meet somebody. And if you don't actually feel your heart, you cannot feel a compassion or a caring for yourself. You only want to get into your strength and your flow. So in my heart, I'm feeling a tenderness. So I'm going to present my tenderness because it's all I've got. It's all I've got. Wait a second. You are fantastic. I'm Andrew.
Excuse me?
My name is Andrew.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Yes, and you?
Going back home to live to my hometown.
And how were we so lucky to have you in Kiev? Why did we get so lucky to have you in Kiev? For how many days were you here?
Half a year.
And now you go back.
Yes, I'm going back to another part of Ukraine.
And what about if I am wandering the earth with a backpack and I don't know where to go? Are you going to take me with you? Maybe.
I don't believe it.
Okay, sometimes I have secrets, you're right. But it would be nice. Go on an adventure with a strange adventure.
I'm not coming from such an adventurous place, you know.
Is it Kharkiv?
No, it's Dnipro.
So the Dnipro goes all the way from Dnipro down to here, the river. I was water skiing in Dnipro.
So I think for now I have to go.
No, you mustn't.
I must.
You must.
I didn't want to be late.
Okay, let's do this thing. It's a weird thing. This is a telephone.
I think my boyfriend wouldn't like it.
I don't know if you have a boyfriend or an elephant or a lizard or a kangaroo. I have to see you again. Let's be friends. I will send you a friendly message. And then maybe, yeah.
How about Instagram?
A friendly Instagram.
Yes.
How about this? Just because I try not to use Instagram, in 4.3 months, I will send you, hello, Aline, how are you? And if you still love me, then you'll say hello. If not, then you just throw your phone in the ocean and you don't have to ever receive any messages from me ever again. I don't know if I wrote your name right, but lovely, 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 lovely. I'll take a small, be well, be well, bye-bye. What are the sort of the memorable elements there, or the noticeable elements there? Well, I suppose if the camera angle was decent, you saw that for 90% of the conversation we were holding hands. There's an actual way that this happens. And it has nothing to do with magic, it has to do with a deep internal state and intention. If you channel this intention and this state, then it becomes a possibility. It's not going to be the case every time, but it becomes a real possibility. So then what was the next thing? Some meaningless banter. And as you know, I'm only half in it today. But as I also told you, I'm trying to use that as well. The only thing that's really sour is that she has a boyfriend. And she's holding this stranger's hand for this long. And yeah, it just makes me sad. Because I think about my girlfriend doing that and I'm like, that would be a misaligned intention. Pointing her cart east when she's trying to go west. Or is she trying to go west? Maybe she really wants to go east. And that's why I always will be open to pursuing a girl who has a boyfriend, because if she doesn't know what she wants, then oftentimes she will be open to new things. So I allow that openness because she doesn't know what she wants, right? Or she hasn't decided. I have a girlfriend, but I'm trying to help you guys. So I'm showing you the ropes, showing you the ropes.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pop, not the way that I do love you.
Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I never loved one like you.
No. What are you guys looking at?
Video clip.
Is it from Tinder?
No,
Is it a love story?
no.
Is
Tinder
there-
is not so popular in Ukraine.
Oh, why?
No, I don't
I
know.
think it's not popular anywhere anymore.
Maybe.
It's a terrible, terrible thing. People should meet like this. Except, even you meet a nice man, you're so busy looking at the screen. What is more important, the man or the TV?
Depends
Sorry.
on the man.
Можно мы, да,
We
вдвоем,
would
да.
like
У нас
to see
вечеринка
the
на
I
двоих.
feel. I'll walk around. Should I go this way or this way?
Goodbye.
Up to you.
Thank you. So it's possible to be in your head in such a way where you don't know what to say. It's possible to be in your head in such a way that you're just saying everything too much and talking out of your ass. Should I go this way or this way? I was recording opportunistically because we walked out of the house and there were these two girls right there. If you're not feeling real, you're not going to be real. If you don't care to be there, no one's going to want you there. When, for example, you walk out of the house and you're all in your own zone and you see people and you forget that they're human beings, you forget to really calibrate to them. What can you do instead of just being all gamey? Well, you can say, I see you're busy. I don't mean to interrupt, but I had to tell you, you're really, really beautiful. Check in with your intentions. I was bullshitting around, hoping that these older ladies just said, ooh, what a finely dressed man. Today we're wearing duds for no other reason than to see what it's like to look like a strong and powerful man in Eastern Europe.
Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it too, there's nothing there.
You're twins.
No.
No, but so close.
We're sisters. Yes.
You are younger,
Yes.
17 and 19.
No.
What?
I'm 16. 20.
Wow. And what are the beautiful sisters doing today?
We're just walking around.
Right.
Where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, no way. I live in Canada.
Where?
In Toronto.
Half the time, guys want to be there just to see if someone wants them there. They don't even go the distance to ask, do I really want to meet this person? Or do I really enjoy what this person is saying back? Or am I only looking for approval to stay in the conversation long enough to feel not rejected, right? Or to get a number or whatever. Make sure you actually feel like it. I grew up in Montreal. Well, we all grew up in Montreal
I love
And then-
Montreal more than Toronto.
because it's more vibe, right?
Yes, more about us.
Did you go and visit yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
like the day after yesterday. It's a day after tomorrow.
You're going?
Yeah.
I'm going tomorrow. So what are you guys? You're just walking.
Yes.
Stairway to...
You can understand
Heaven?
because like in Canada, it's like lots of buildings, lots
Mhm.
of concrete, and you can see a lot of like I don't know
And more
historical
history.
places, and you're just walking and looking around.
You guys are from Kiev,
Yes.
so welcome to my country.
To our country.
What's your name? Andrew.
Nice to meet you.
Let me take your info. When I'm in Toronto, you have WhatsApp?
Instagram is better if you have.
Okay. Really funny to meet you. Maybe I'll see you on the streets of Toronto.
Yeah, maybe.
Ciao.
See you.
The thing I want to say about tenderness is that it's authentic. And also, for you guys who think that there's no power when you're weak, if you do find your heart, the heart can support the power. The heart allows you to stop hiding and protecting yourself, because sitting in your heart, you feel validated, you feel self-love. And when you feel self-love, you have power, you have authenticity. Authenticity yields power. So this is one of the massive or major turnarounds, switches that students have to make.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pop, not the way that I do love you.
What's so happy today?
Huh?
Why are you so happy today?
Because we are here.
What do you mean here? We're all here. I'm here, you're here, she's here.
I come from Kharkov.
So you're in the big city now,
Where are you from?
Canada. Canada.
Oh, it's not far. It's near. You're very stylish man.
Thank you. You are also very stylish, but less man, more woman.
Not today.
So normally you are more stylish. Normally you are more stylish?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here? Just come to have fun?
And just to have fun. Yeah, walking. Relax. Walking.
It's a love story. It's a story of love.
Me, not lesbian.
Where are you taking her to dinner?
Вот
Where-
ты меня возьмешь на обед. Ой, на ужин. Тебя? Да. В супермаркет.
Okay, listen. You're very beautiful, but I live in Kiev, and I'm going to ask for her phone
But
number.
Kharkov and Kyiv, not so
No, but lives in Kiev. Yeah, but it's good. Dancing, good. Eating, good. Talking English. I send you a message.
Конечно, не очень люблю телеграм, вообще.
Wow, look at these pretty lips. Yeah, it's funny because those were hard-edged chicks. And I have my hard-edged side, but I try to, it's just one of my sides. And today, that's not where I want to be. I felt like their level of distraction and sort of, look, I love fake tits and fake asses, but did you see how much fake was going on there? It made me feel like I wasn't at home. And maybe they could feel that I wasn't in my uber alpha mode, or they were just looking for that businessman thing. But I was talking to them kind of like human being. And you could just see that the initial charm that they felt, enchantment that they felt, became subdued. And I know that this is what a lot of guys go through enormously. Like, they start strong, they start with their approach strong, they go in with their intent, and then they have nothing to say and they feel kind of like losers and they walk away feeling like, ugh. This is so much because it's such a catch-22. This is because you're not asking, do you really like that girl? And you're waiting so much to find out if she likes you that it actually paralyzes your own willpower. And then when your willpower is paralyzed, then you don't perform as well. And you're not even in a position to ask, do I like her? You're only wondering, does she like me? So at some point, the wheel has to be broken. The wheel has to be broken to a place where you commit entirely. You come clean, completely and utterly and feel your own self-love. You care for yourself more than you care for this stranger, right? Or care about winning over this stranger. And when this is turned, then you'll surprise yourself. Maybe you don't get the hard-edged stripper, but you get the girl who wants to meet a good guy. And don't get confused with good guy and nice guy. A good guy is you. A good guy is aligned with his truth. A good guy is in his heart and in his power. A nice guy is abandoning that, is foregoing that, in hopes that she'll just suddenly say, okay, you win, I'll fuck you. It's like, excuse me. You look like a woman with a purpose.
Thank you very much.
Maybe you work at a restaurant, yes?
No, I work in advertising agency.
Uh-huh. And why you still have work at this time? It looks like you're still working. But you're a hard-working woman, strong woman.
No, because I need to finish one project.
Oh, good.
And now I have a meeting.
Okay, I'm Andrew. Hey, Elena. I will go now to eat, but this is very random. I'll just stop you for 1 second. Would Elena like to get a coffee one day with a strange Canadian
no,
man?
thank you. I have a husband, sorry.
You're very lovely. Have an excellent day.
Have a nice evening.
Bye-bye.
I think it's really brave what you're doing here, though,
Why? Yeah, say.
because a lot of people, if they were feeling this, if they were feeling this tender, and they were feeling this vulnerable right now, they wouldn't go out, they wouldn't do it. They'd be like, oh, I'll wait till another day when it's more on my terms. But you're coming from a different place, man. You're putting it out there. Hey, you know, I'm feeling vulnerable today. I'm feeling a bit hurt today. You know? And still, here we are in this human playground.
Yeah, a few thoughts on that. One thought is that I knew that we had one more day in Kiev before we go away, and that today would be our Infield day. And I knew it was also my mom's birthday, but I didn't know how I would feel exactly. In fact, most of the day was high energy, but then my sister sent me a photo of the grave site, and I just felt different. I felt like a shift. And as far as like, what am I really feeling when I approach, and do I feel authentic? Like, given my internalized state today, do I feel like including others? And the answer is absolutely. Because I know that everyone has their internal world. And I don't mind sharing mine. I have no problem offering my own heart. And because I know that there are hearts behind everyone, I'm committed completely to heart on heart. And so it makes my task very clear, very direct, and very natural. Actually, it makes it very natural. It makes it very authentic. It's like, you know, when everyone died in 9/11, when all those people died in 9/11, New York was like business, greed, self-interest became secondary, and your neighbor became primary. So when you lose everything, what do you have? You have yourself. And it's ironic because I'm dressed as the millionaire today, and I always like to say that if a millionaire is very poor, because if a millionaire loses his millions, he has nothing. But if you have yourself, well, you got that forever. Okay, I'll tell you two nice challenges. See these two girls with amazing bums? Come look. This is my Achilles heel. See these perfect bums? The black and white striped whatever. Wow. My Achilles heel is those two girls, I think, because they're with those two guys who are kind of trailing behind. Wait. Stop. You are amazing. Andrew. Hi. What's your name? I'm Andre. Ah, like Andrew. Really? So where are you going now? Where do you go? What is this?
Gastronom.
Huh?
Gastronom. Make
Ah, to eat. Doesn't matter. Okay. I would like to see you again. Let me take your... Давай. How do you spell it? How do you spell it in English? Wow.
Я писала вообще Ксусовых.
And you, what's your name? Ah, good. Very nice to meet you, Andre. Bye. It's interesting because I thought they were with those two guys, and then those two guys kind of fell back. I thought they were with them, by the way, because when we walked by that kiosk, they were hanging by there, but those same guys were just hitting on them. It wasn't that they were with them. And so, you know, two guys, two like young alpha guys and two girls, usually I'm not gonna go, unless I'm like so blown away, I'll go up and I'll say, excuse me, I'm gonna just assume that this is brother and sister, just at least to make conversation, because then at least you have some response that's like a laugh or the correct answer. Then you find out that they're in fact they're together, but at least you find out. So that requires that I'm like mesmerized, really mesmerized. In this case, I was really taken by these two girls. And then when the boyfriends or the boys weren't part of it anymore, at that point, I felt enormous amount of relief. But you still could see that they were like young, vivacious, dynamic girls who get a lot of attention. And so that puts also another shock in the system. It sends you other messages too, right? And I want to just be clear on this. It's not that we're trying to get beyond all messages that we receive in body and mind. We get these messages. And the more that we're able to get these messages, the more that they're less limiting to us. Say hello. Yeah. Bye, lovelies. So the idea is, okay, first of all, do we think that ego freedom is being beyond discernment of different feelings and sensations or triggers? Is that what it is? No, it's seeing, feeling, and reading those things much more subtly. And as you experience them subtly and they're not gross, then the impact is not so intense. It's not like there's this gross looming fear, oh my God, she's so hot, or oh my God, she's with this guy, oh, I can't do it, no. Then you start to feel this concern or these triggers really subtly. It's kind of like a thin hair of sensation. It's very nuanced, very subtle, but manageable. It's comprehensible, or we know it not as a stranger. These emotions, they fit in the space that you are. And how do they fit in the space that you are? Because when you're in touch with your emotions so subtly, not in a gross way, then you're not in your head, you're not in a narrow tunnel of experience. You experience a large amount of space. And as you experience a large amount of space, then all these nuanced, very subtle emotions are free to move, right? If you're trying to control all the sheep, like a wolf on the streets, you're going to be running left and right and become very tired and weak. But if you let the sheep run wild, if you let your emotions run wild, left and right, wherever they need to go, then you remain calm, solid, and spacious enough for these emotions to arise and to be enjoyed. You actually enjoy the excitement instead of fear the excitement.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Hello. My friends, you like? Nice? Хорошо? Хорошо. This is my friend Anita. Today I have no money, really. You take credit card? Visa? No? Yeah? I really don't have today money. I give Anita 500 grivna, $20 a week. Well, I don't know why, because I adore her. What?
$2, please.
I have no money. Really? No, I have no money. You have 100 grivna for her? I'll get you back. Because tomorrow I leave. Okay, for you. Thank you. You share. You know, I told you you share.
Yeah.
Share.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, sweetie. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Papa, she calls me. Sorry, you walk by and I say very...
My name is Dina.
Hi, Dina?
Dina.
Dina,
My name is
Andrew. Andrew, yes. And I see you, you have a nice smile, so I say
thank
hello.
you.
And what are you doing today?
I go to my friend. I am waiting for him. And now he going by metro.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for him.
Okay, well, I won't take your time, I let you go, but let me take your number so I can call you.
Sorry, I cannot.
You're in love. Why you cannot?
Because I don't want. I don't need it.
Well, I'm happy to meet you. I'm happy to discover your smile.
Oh, thank you.
I let you go.
I'm really pleased, but now I'm really hurry up.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love her. Adorable. That was interesting because I did not want to ask. I did not want to ask because it just felt right. She was just so sweet and not interested. So it's like, okay, that's great. Can be not interested in me. But still made me feel so good. Why? Because I think I made her feel so good. She was so flat. When I stopped her, she's like, and that's, in this country, a precious thing. So it's raining, and my girlfriend's waiting for dinner before I go away for a month, leaving her. That's kind of sad, isn't it? So going to go and sign off for now. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for sharing this fragile hard time with me. Thank you for sitting in on it. Enjoy your own sadness. Enjoy your own heart. Enjoy your life. Don't waste it. Andrew. My name is Andrew, and the money comes. Hello. Doesn't read, so hold on. I had a lot of fun today. It's actually a lot of fun. Meeting, talking. Yeah, I should do this again. I should go talk to girls again one day.
No need to feel ashamed. Release the pain. Cry